Hello everyone, good afternoon, good night. My brain's also kind of dying, but it appears I made an oopsie and started a cutscene I wasn't intending to since I was farming stuff. And since I didn't want to just play the game and actually just enjoy the story without appropriate content, I've decided to stick around and actually watch whatever this is. So let's get to it. I'm super tired. It's like 12 a.m. I was just farming stuff, just preparing for tomorrow before update, but regardless, I don't have the time, so we'll just get to it.
But when the woodcutter turned around, he nearly jumped out of his skin. The hermit guru, who had been playing Weiqi and drinking wine, was now gone. In his place lay a shattered Weiqi board and a heap of decaying bones. The woodcutter was so scared that he dropped his bamboo basket and ran down the mountain without even looking back. As he reached the mountain's base, he was hit with a stark realization. The quaint village he remembered had bloomed into a bustling town, with sturdy brick houses replacing the humble thatched cottages. And where his home once stood, only an empty wasteland remained. He noticed a date on the calendar that he had never seen before. In shock, he grabbed a passerby and urgently asked, "Excuse me, can you tell me the current date and time?" As he heard the answer, his legs went weak. Everything had changed. Time had passed, and his loved ones were gone. No one remembered him anymore.
So the woodcutter left Mount Firmament, but how is he still alive and kicking? With 100 years worth of time inside him, shouldn't he?
Your story, it's a bit far-fetched, don't you think? I mean, if I wasn't from Hongzhen, I might have fallen for it.
Well, that's the whole point. The truth is stranger than fiction, my friend. Every detail in that story is based on real events. Let me share with you the other legend of Mount Firmament. For deep within its sacred peaks lies a powerful secret. The secret of immortality.
Oh, this is.
We all know that Mount Firmament is the abode of the Sentinel, gathering spiritual energies from both heaven and earth for countless eons. Over time, even the mountain itself has taken on the form of our majestic sentinel. Living in the mountains for long stretches of time, surrounded by fresh air and drinking from nature's own bounty, can add years to one's lifespan. It all starts with that game of Weiqi, one that the woodcutter stumbled upon. Too bad those secrets have been long forgotten. Gather around now, people. You're in for the story of a lifetime.
Okay, that I'm. It's too late for me to be this happy. I'm sorry. Holy shit. Changli. Waifu? Dear? Honey? Is that you?
Shh.
I'll see you there.
Huh?
What's with the ruckus? Huh? What's that in your hands? Hey. Oh.
You only gave it to me a moment ago.
in its entirety, next to a ring and hanging eaves. When eternal snow thaw into flowing streams, let us reconvene. Hmm? Oh, I see.
Okay, what? Nope.
I see I've got no clue at all.
So much for the anticipation.
I get the very last part at least. She's asking you out. Well, that's a fancy way to write stuff.
That it is. The first part reads like it's about the meeting spot. According to the description, it's somewhere in Hongzhen.
And now, this next sentence. Eternal snow thaw into streams. What is that supposed to mean?
Now it turns into water. Like a glacier? Or river? It has something to do with local folklore.
Oh, how did you manage to get all that hidden meaning?
Thanks to my big brain, my experience with Jinxi's riddles already.
But the buildings in Hongzhen all look pretty much the same. Which one exactly was she talking about?
I'm gonna ask around and find out if I've done this before.
Makes sense. Lead the way!
Just ask around, basically. Understood. I apologize for the lag. Immortal Blaze Companion Story. I was gonna be doing this tomorrow when I'm a little bit happier, so. Just a little bit happier. You know what? Yeah, I'm probably not gonna feel this. I will. I don't know if I'll have enough time to render it out entirely, but by the time this is out, it should be fine. This is gonna be like where I pause it for the night. Yeah, I'm gonna see the continuation of this, but yeah. See you then. Probably should be like a second. I need sleep, man. It's not intending to do that stuff. I also don't want to like cut out stuff that I think is really neat. But yeah. Hello and welcome back to the second part, or as in just welcome to like the actual continuation of this. Yes, I actually took a nap. Took some sleep from like the last 7 minutes of the segment. But yeah, apparently it appears that whatever I did from here to yesterday ended up causing my computer to not lag. So I actually get to view the story on its entirety, so which is pretty nice. I digress. Let's get to it because I only have a couple of hours. But yeah. We actually take a look at the event stuff. I've got... Oh, they actually increased a little bit more. Nope, we do have 4 hours in the story left, so let's actually get to it.
What can I help you with?
The riddle in Changli snows.
When snow thaw into streams? Ah, you're not from around here, I bet. When we say that in Hongzhen, we mean the Shichen of Wei. Early afternoon, the warmest hours of a day.
Oh, it's in the morning. Okay.
Legend tells of a visitor who ventured here some centuries ago. Back then, local villagers were struggling with no firewood due to heavy snow. This visitor opened up a path with their forte and diverted a hot spring to provide warmth and aid. People say it was once a stunning sight, with mist and ice flowing westward down the streams, as if many celestial beings were returning to the sea. Now the sight has unfortunately disappeared, but the saying sticks. We use it to describe time in local speech.
So they're giving me two options. I see. Versus, you're such a great storyteller like everyone else I met here. Convenient, I say. So we're gonna go with that one.
Oh, please. I'm only repeating what I've heard from him. He's been on a roll with his stories lately, but let's not take them too seriously. They're just for entertainment.
You don't believe in those stories?
Not that I don't want to believe them. But... Oh, you were listening to one of his stories earlier too, right? What did you think?
Kind of interesting.
Really? So you're into stories and anecdotes too?
Of course.
Grandpa Zhou's great-grandfather was a descendant of the first inhabitants of Hangshen. He grew up hearing stories about Mount Firmament. Recently, he heard Madam Magistrate had resolved the crisis, so he decided to visit and learn more about his roots. People in town are curious about the outside world and how they are perceived. Grandpa Zhou is happy to answer their questions and has unknowingly become popular among them. Before he knew it, everyone was coming to talk to him.
It turned into a story-selling session.
It's funny to hear outsiders describe my hometown, Hangzhen, as mysterious. We're just a normal place with our own quirks. Especially lately, with so many people from Jinzhou coming on some kind of expedition. They're obsessed with us, like we're some kind of ancient relics. Can you believe they actually asked if our pavo plums have magical powers? Time truly is a formidable force.
I mean, the reality of it is, dog, y'all living for way longer than most people intended, and, yeah, okay. Well, not even what intended, but I digress.
Huh? How did she disappear like that? Wait, are you that legendary rover who saved Jinzhou? What can I do for you?
My name is Lord Arbiter, something along those lines. Let's go about the riddle in Changli Snow.
Well, you've come to the right person. I'm here to compile a new travel guide for Hangzhen. Next door ring and hanging eaves. Oh, I know where that is. You'll need to stand on the tallest building in Hangzhen to see what you're looking for.
The tallest building? Tallest building?
It's on the northeast side of the town. Can't miss it. You'll see it once you get there.
Gross.
Say, that person earlier, that was Lady Changli, right? I saw you talking to her.
Yes.
I can't help but feel envious. I wish I could speak to her like you did, but she refuses to do interviews with the Pioneer Association. Plus, I doubt we have anything in common to talk about anyway. As Master Xuan Miao's disciple, she excels in the arts of politics and diplomacy. Her travels have taken her across the 4 seas, and as Secretary General, she has commanded respect from all who cross her path.
I just realized how kind of bad the lips animation are, at least for this.
Yeah, and she came all the way to Jinzhou to help out Magistrate Jinshi for the sake of peace in Huanglong. She's been working tirelessly behind the scenes since then, fully dedicated to her task. How could anyone not revere such a selfless act? I could have sworn I just saw her. Where did she go? I wish I could take one more look.
Are you sure you're just here for the travel guide? I looked away. Okay. We got this guy. Sus spectator.
What do you want? I've done nothing wrong.
Uh-huh.
Huh? Oh, you're just asking for directions. Sorry, I'm not a local. Can't help you there. Wait, you were the one talking to Lady Changli earlier, weren't you?
Uh-huh.
If I were you, I'd steer clear of her. She's a deceitful woman who enjoys toying with people's hearts. A cunning villain who will manipulate you without you even knowing it.
I think bro got his heart broken. That or there's something else to it.
Haven't you heard? She left her government job to come here, to this small town. There's got to be a reason behind it. I heard she chose to quit her job but I bet she messed up back in the capital and got demoted here as punishment.
Not bad. It's not nice to badmouth people like this.
Then I guess you've also been fooled by her looks. That woman will stop at nothing to get what she wants, while you remain oblivious to her true intentions. And by the time you catch on, you'll already be caught in her trap. Wait a minute. Has she actually achieved anything substantial during her time in Jinzhou? Or did Madame Magistrate just fall for her clever words and let her slack off?
Makes you so sure.
I have my reasons to believe so. I heard she tricked that VIP guest of Jinzhou into going to Mount Firmament. Just think about how dangerous that place was. She must have been afraid of him getting too close to Madame Magistrate and ruining her plans. What a sinister woman. Fortunately, that guest was a skilled fighter, and he managed to escape unharmed. I hope you don't mind my frankness. Just giving some advice, because you look pretty innocent and gullible. And not from Jinzhou, judging by your outfit, right?
People come over. Nice to meet you. That is a long pause. Bro's thinking about his life decisions.
Oh, shoot. I completely forgot about something I need to do. Sorry, gotta run.
Uh-huh.
Hey, why are the people here so divided about Changli?
Because we'll have to figure it out by ourselves.
You humans make everything so complicated.
It's not my fault that they're weird.
Well, at least now we know what she wanted to say.
Let's meet at the highest place in Gongja in the early afternoon.
No, that's much easier to understand. Why does she have to make it a whole riddle? I'm getting sleepy again.
Rover? Nice to see you again. How are you liking Hongzhen so far?
Pretty good. This place is bustling with life. It's nice. It's much more lively than before.
The crisis at Mount Firmament has been resolved, and the waterway between Jinzhou and Hongzhen is open once again. As a result, there has been an increase in visitors from Jinzhou, making the town more lively than before. With the chaos subsiding, our town and city are now reconnected, allowing residents to live and work in peace. We owe you a debt of gratitude, Rover, for your efforts in clearing the remaining effects of temporal disruptions in Mount Firmament over the past few days.
The top was a beast. You better be ready. Oh my God,
We're all indebted to you, Hongzhen and its people alike. If there's anything you need, don't hesitate to ask. I couldn't help but notice you've been asking around. Is there something you need assistance with?
Xingyi and Changli have a mutual trust as acquaintances. It should be fine to ask Xingyi instead.
Well, he told you to give an encounter with Changli and let her pass her by her.
I see. That sounds like something Changli would do. Even though we're not that close, I know a bit about her personality. She wouldn't just hand over something that symbolizes her identity to anyone, especially when...
Especially what? Oh.
I think it would be better for her to tell you personally. The magistrate's counselor is shrouded in mystery, and her motives are often hard to decipher. When she wants something done, it's never as straightforward as it seems, and few can grasp the true meaning behind her plans. The rumors and controversies surrounding her never cease. But she seems unfazed. However, I believe one has to get involved personally to truly understand Changli's intentions, regardless of public opinion.
America cares about her plans, but my plans exactly.
About the riddle. It seems you have already figured it out by yourself. But remember, it's not just about the answer, but also what she wants you to understand.
Indeed.
Then, if you'll excuse me, if there's anything else you need here in Hongzhen, please do not hesitate to let me know.
Will do. Thank you. Huh, nice look there. Nice showering and hanging eaves. Oh my god. Next to a ring and hanging eaves.
Make it fast.
Excuse me? Bugging. Right here. Figures. Tallest place in Hongzhen.
A ring, she wrote. Should be this ring-shaped ancient structure, I guess.
Wow! It's really huge now that we look at it.
Next, hanging eaves. If we look from here, is it that pavilion?
It does look quiet. Should be a nice place for meetings. Getting eepy again.
That must be the place then. I'll get going.
Hot diggity dog goes,
Apologies for my delay.
it's alright. We're doing good. It's fine, I just got here too. It tells me you've been waiting here for a while.
You looked adorable, focusing on the Wei Chi board. I didn't want to interrupt you. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Holy VA. I see you love your riddles. I see Jinxie gets it from somewhere.
Oh? And what makes you think so?
Those tokens from Jin Shi. It was your idea, was it not?
So, you've guessed it. Sorry, Rover. Jinzhou faced multiple threats back then, and we had to be cautious. We did not intend to inconvenience you. I regret our lack of hospitality.
It's okay, Jinxie. It's fine. More or less used to it by now.
Still, I owe you an apology in person.
Broke
This
up!
time, I just wanted to see you. The brilliant mind that always understood my unspoken words. I am very grateful you decided to come.
This kid's just what he went for me. What's the deal? This is another masterpiece. What's the deal this time? Another errand to run? Let's cut to the chase. What's this time? Another errand run? I feel nervous, man.
Apologies for giving you that impression, Rover. That's not how we treat our saviors. I merely have a few questions, and I was wondering if you may have the answers.
Questions?
Does this game of Wei Chi look familiar to you, Rover?
I am not sure.
Apologies. I heard about your memory loss. Please, pardon me. There is a local tale about the secret of immortality being hidden on Mount Firmament. Have you heard about it?
One I heard in Hongjian.
Yes. I have a slightly different version of this tale to share. Centuries ago, a Taoist cultivator met an enigmatic visitor on Mount Firmament.
Oh.
Despite their age difference, they soon became friends and often played Wei Chi together. One day, a woodcutter stumbled upon them, having lost his way home. Their game mesmerized him so much that he didn't notice the red tie on his basket, rotting away. Panicked, he bumped into the Wei Chi board. Despite the interruption, the visitor remained unfazed. They offered the woodcutter some tea, then guided him down the mountain, shielding him from dangerous temporal disruptions. After that, the visitor disappeared. Many years later, the Taoist cultivator became a legendary hermit guru. Upon returning to Mount Firmament in his final years, he reunited with that elusive visitor. The two resumed their unfinished game. People believe the visitor shared their secret of immortality through cleverly placed Weiqi pieces as a final parting gift.
In the game in front of us.
Yes and no. This game is missing the final 20 moves. It is unfinished. That was a bit different from what you heard before, I guess. The story changed over time, infused with fantasy in each retelling. But that's how old tales go, slowly losing their truth as they're passed down.
You mean the yellow foreclosures may hold some truth to them?
Precisely. The legend may be shrouded in myth, but that game of Weiqi was real. Embedded within its records lies a cryptic message. This game record can solve the crisis of time. From what I know, only the Sentinel in its prime has the power to manipulate time through its possession of a complete temporal mandate. For us mere mortals, controlling time is indeed similar to gaining immortality. As the records state, it only reveals itself when Mount Firmament emerges. But how it ties to the temporal mandate remains an enigma, at least for now.
And on those wounds, there might be damage. Temporal sample of magic. The temporal mandate.
Yes, we may find a way to heal them. But our chances are looking slim. That game record could just hold my teacher's memories, not any real value. So I am presenting this as merely a personal request. I am planning to go find that record. Could you please join me?
I'll consider it, but what's in it for me? Sure. Sure!
Thank you for lending me a hand. I promise it will be worth your while.
I'm interested in this tale too. Yes, I am.
Splendid.
It's so early, how about we set up for now? Or set off now.
Very well. Let's meet on the gallery road outside Hongzhen. I still have some preparations to do. Please, go ahead. I'll join you later.
Oh, and apologies for the sound being a little bit off. I am currently in a little bit of back pain because I'm still waiting on my on my desk to arrive. It'll be here after 19th, I believe. So we should be good after that. At least most of the audio should be pretty okay. But yeah, no. I have a couple of issues. It's fine. They'll solve themselves eventually. Buying an actual desk rather than, sitting in my bed is always like a great option. Would allow me to play for longer and, enjoy my time playing games more, period. But, hey! Changli, is that you, Changli?
Rover, you're here.
Wasn't expecting me to arrive before me? Wasn't expecting you to arrive before me. Punctual as usual.
Well, as the Wayfinder, I do know a couple shortcuts.
I trust you'll guide me well, Miss Wayfinder.
The notes only provided a vague idea of where the game record is. I've determined the most likely location on my last visit. We'll be heading there. See if we can find anything new.
You've been there before?
After dealing with those artificers, I ruled out the other locations on my way to join you. But one can only do so much alone. This is why I need your help.
Lucky for you, I'm very good at finding things. Gotta throw myself a challenge from time to time. I'm not planning to go back on my roots. Ow. How about, a little bit of lesson?
How reliable.
Thank you.
Then let's get going.
Sure, let's go. Catch him out from with Changli.
Changli? What is it?
Nothing, Rover. I just thought... the snow is beautiful. You seem curious about that ancient structure.
It looks familiar. Like the abandoned Court of Savante facility I saw, but bigger in scale.
I heard it first appeared along with our Sentinel. Later, the Court of Savante based their Chronos orders on its design.
By the way, when he talks, it is a little bit off-putting to miss dialogue.
Make it fast. Make it fast. Every winter, my hometown buzzed as people left their mark in the fresh snow, hoping for dreams to come true when it melted.
Did you try it too, Changli?
No, I only watched from afar. My forte always melted the snow faster than I liked. Perish in flames.
That's sad.
We can see the whole of Hongzhen from here. I never noticed how beautiful it looked during my previous visits. It's the same place as always. I suppose it's my state of mind that has changed.
Oh my god, man. Guys, what she's looking at us is... holy Christ. That is 10 out of 10. I'm pretty sure there's blush. I can't tell you if it is guaranteed, but I am all about it. Woo!
I don't know. Maybe it's because your presence makes me feel at ease.
Wait! I smell tacit discords in that cave. No, there's more. Tacit discords, humans, and...
What exactly?
Smells like a whole bunch of messed up frequencies. Ugh, it's so... familiar.
I could there really dance discourse with my friend. Savage Sleep talking again.
Come on! After all we've been through, you still don't trust my sniffer? Huh! Be grateful. I'm giving you a warning.
Rover, did something happen?
That's the district should be assaulting people over there.
It's in the same direction we're going. Could it be?
Let's go take a look.
Make it fast. Signs of climbing. Someone may have been here before us.
Is that Changli? I said they were lit. No, there's fighting. Come on.
Get away from me! I can't hold up much longer.
Feathers.
Help! Help! Thank goodness!
Please stand back. We'll take it from here.
I can fight! Let me help! Thanks for your help.
Are you alright?
I'm okay. Wait. Are you the Rover?
How do you know me?
You're that hero who fought against the Stronodian. And you also resolved a time crisis here with Madam Magistrate. Everyone's been talking about you. And Lady Changli, I never thought I'd have the chance to see you in person. Without your help, I'd have been a goner for sure. I can't die here. Not when I've got someone waiting for me. I finally found it. After all this time. Ugh.
Take it easy, but he's alright.
While we've solved the crisis in Mount Firmament for the time being, public access to the mountain is still restricted. Before entering the mountain, any explorer must submit a request and can only do so while accompanied by the Midnight Rangers. Sir, could you please share your reasons for traveling here alone?
I heard about Mount Firmament's legend, so I came to find its secret. I've only been in the mountain for half a day. Everything was going smoothly before those monsters pounced on me on my way back. I must get back. Fooling. She's still waiting for me.
It doesn't look like he's been here for half a day.
It seems he is still hiding something from us. He needs to go back to Hongzhen for proper medical attention. Time's against us.
Feels strange about this place.
Indeed. Tacit discords appearing in such numbers on Mount Firmament of all places. This is unusual, to say the least. We can continue our conversation later, after getting him to safety. On that note, we still don't know his identity. Judging from his uniform, he might be affiliated with the Pioneer Association.
Decision as a president in Hongzhen, really?
Then perhaps that someone is in Hongzhen. Could be his friend, or an acquaintance. Good point, Rover. Let's head back.
Okay. I was gonna pick him up. Oh, you look mighty upset. Changli looks really upset. Holy.
Going against wind.
Isn't that Wu Li? What happened to him?
You know him?
Not really. He showed up in town and started asking weird questions to all the older folks. They've been avoiding him ever since.
The secret of immortality. I found it.
Oh, he really went up the mountain, didn't he? Oh my. Quick, get him to a doctor.
No. I'm fine. Go find Fu Ling.
Sir, do you know where his companions might be?
I'm not sure. There are lots of other people in town who are dressed just like him. Why don't you try asking them?
Well, thanks for the tips.
His companions? Sorry, I joined the association not long ago. I don't really know them. His gear, though? These are last year's designs. Perhaps you should go ask Yoning. Yoning's just up ahead.
Okay.
Make it fast.
Whoa! Greetings, Lady Changli.
Wait, I know who this is.
How may I help you today, Lady Changli? Oh, and hello, Rover. The person on your back. Is he okay?
We found him on Mount Firmament. Do you know where his companions might be?
Isn't this Wu Li? What happened to him?
He was attacked by Tacit Discords. He's still unconscious.
He's one of the Pioneer Association's explorers, but we don't see him around Jinzhou too often. I remember he went on sabbatical months ago, and he left with Fu Ling.
Ling.
Yes, Fu Ling, his girlfriend. I think they're visiting Hongjian together. They're staying at the inn over there. Oh, Fu Ling asked us about his whereabouts not long ago. She seemed quite worried. Speaking of, is he really okay? Perhaps we should get him to a hospital first.
Nah, he's
No,
probably fine.
I'm not going. Fu Ling. She's waiting for me.
Don't worry. We'll help you find Fu Ling.
Damn,
Oh,
enough.
look. Shinies.
Gotta love her saying that other stuff. Oh, she is. Oh! Oh, it's the baddie!
Wooly?
Breathe.
Oh, what the?
Take it easy.
Thank you. I'm okay now. Who are you? And Wooly, is he?
He must be fooling.
Yes, I am. Can you please tell me what happened?
Fu Ling.
Wooly, you're hurt. I've been looking for you. You didn't pick up my calls.
Great news, Fu Ling. I found it. Finally. I found a way to slow down your illness. No more pain, my love. We can finally be together. Forever.
You mean that legend? It's real?
Fu Ling, are you not happy?
No, I am. I'm so glad to hear it.
Huh.
Yes.
Wooly! Thank you, Rover, Lady Changli. You saved his life.
I'm glad he's okay.
May I please ask, what on earth happened? I've never seen Wu Li like that.
Well... And then we found him.
So, he said he only spent half a day in the mountains.
Was that not the case?
No. I've been waiting for almost a week. It's not unusual for Wooly to be out of touch for a few days when he goes on long trips. This time, however, seemed longer than usual. If it weren't for you two showing up, I would have asked the Midnight Rangers to help me search for him in the mountains.
His obsession with the mountains.
Wooly, he did it for me. I used to work as a landscape painter. Wooly and I met through work, and we traveled to many places together. A few months ago, I got really sick. It affected my ability to walk, which got worse over time. We couldn't go on our adventures like we used to. Wooly stopped taking on work and traveled all over the world to find a cure for me. Despite his efforts, we couldn't find any cures. Until 2 weeks ago, when he brought me to Hongzhen, said he had a surprise for me. I thought it was just going to be a relaxing trip, but he disappeared for 7 days, and now he's back rambling about having found a way to stop my condition from progressing.
You were saying something about the legend.
Mount Firmament's secret of immortality, I presume?
Yes. Wooly told me that he's researched and found an untouched paradise on Mount Firmament. A place where time stands still. He said if I lived there, my condition would never worsen. It cannot fully cure me, but at least we can spend eternity together. At first I thought it was just a myth, but then you brought up how he only spent half a day in the mountains.
May have run into temporal disruption.
Those were my thoughts as well, but Wooly seemed very certain.
Mount Firmament used to have temporal disruptions caused by its tumultuous history. However, thanks to Magistrate Jinshi and Rover, these disruptions have been dealt with. Or so we had hoped.
So there must still be some.
So there are still unaddressed temporal disruptions in the mountains. And unfortunately, Wu Li has stumbled upon one, mistaking it for the legendary cure he was searching for. Little did he know it would only put him in more danger.
I see. So that's why there were rumors of rangers being here to take care of the leftover tacit discords and block off access to the mountain. Then, if this temporal disruption you speak of is truly so dangerous, Rover, Lady Changli, please help us get rid of it, for the sake of everyone here.
And your friend.
He truly thinks it's the only way to save you. He's willing to take a slim chance just for you.
Freezing my own time. I don't think I should do that. It's not my best option. I appreciate your concerns, but I'll be fine. Dreams always come to an end. Eventually, we have to wake up and keep moving forward. I'm okay. I haven't talked this much in a long time.
You need rest.
I'm just a little tired. I'll be fine after some rest. Once Wooly wakes up, I'll explain everything to him.
If you have any other ideas, just tell him. But if you keep it all to yourself, no one, even those closest to you, will know how you really feel.
Yes, I understand.
Rover, things are taking a turn. We should probably tell Lady Xingyi first.
Indeed, let's go.
Make it fast.
I'm like kind of just taking it in, and I'm like very like generally just a little bit sad of it. It starts like actually getting to know a little bit. Okay.
What brings
Wasn't
you
expecting
here
that.
at this time of the day?
An incident. An events that transpired. Yada yada yada.
I see. Strange appearances of tacit discords in the mountains. And undiscovered temporal disruptions. There are several questionable details according to Rover's description.
Hmm?
What do you make of Fuling's words from earlier, Rover?
What happened to Wooly?
He claimed to have spent only half a day in the mountains, but it's been 7 days since he returned to Hongzhen. That does sound like some kind of temporal disruption, one that wasn't strong enough to affect Hongzhen. After Jinxi's battle with the Sentinel, she ordered Midnight Rangers to patrol Hongzhen and inspect Mount Firmament for any lingering temporal disruptions before reopening it to the public. Rover, you've been exploring the mountains lately, so I'm sure you have a good grasp on Mount Firmament. But if there are any hidden disruptions we missed...
And so here after Wooly entered the mouse.
Precisely. Yet, why did it reappear at this point?
It has something to do with Wooly. Maybe need a specific trigger.
Fuling's legend differs from the situation at Mount Firmament we're familiar with. In that tale, mortals were spared the cost of losing years from their lives. He was utterly convinced of his discovery, and he somehow managed to run into temporal disruptions in half a day's time. Also, when I questioned him, he evaded my inquiries.
Was hiding something.
Lies that are most challenging to detect aren't usually outright falsehoods. Rather, they hide parts of the truth. The explorer wanted to save his friend, indeed, but he was also hiding something. I've become rather curious about the truth behind this temporal disruption.
What Fuling's attitude towards all of us?
Did you notice something, Rover?
She wasn't happy.
For someone with a terminal illness, they should hold on to any chance of survival, no matter how slim. Is that what you think? Maybe she's come to terms with her destiny. Or maybe she never planned on continuing to live like that forever.
Changli?
Well, please pardon my baseless speculations.
What about the anomalies in that area?
I knew you'd notice too. The frequency disturbance here is weak. It's similar to past temporal disruptions at Mount Firmament, but not exactly the same. Master Xuanmiao's records show that this is where the game record last appeared. This is also where we found that explorer.
As Changli mentioned, this anomaly may indeed have something to do with that legendary game record.
Play temporal programming if you didn't like gamer.
Exactly. If this were to be the case, then we are not the only ones searching for its whereabouts. The explorer did not tell us about his source of information, but his knowledge of Mount Firmament far exceeds that of a first-time visitor.
You mean...
Something bigger is behind all this.
Got it. The Midnight Rangers will block all entrances to the mountain for now. And Changli, you still have the power to send in garrison troops as needed.
We left Mount Firmament in a hurry. I need to go back up the mountain and investigate further. I have some theories that could use confirmation. We're still unsure about the exact location and range of the temporal disruption. Regardless, its reappearance is a pressing issue that needs our attention.
I'm coming with you.
It may get dangerous.
I haven't fulfilled my promise yet, then having another person on board makes it less dangerous. More with the promise.
Well then, thank you, Rover.
That's
Thank you
nice
again
smile.
for your help. You were supposed to be here for a relaxing time. But it seems another crisis has popped up. Do take extra caution.
A bit far. Mhm.
Make it fast. Strike! Crosscut. Sever!
Let me be your blade.
Storm, hear my command!
Speeding up.
Okay. April 8th. The doctor recommended Fuling receive palliative care at home. Fuling smiled and explained that it wasn't about losing hope, but rather a chance to finally visit the magical destination that was talked about exploring together. I understand her illness is serious, but as long as something is happening, I'll support her wholeheartedly and me. Well, I'm not one to give up without a fight. Fuling asked me to map out her journey, and she took on the task of delving into the success stories of her illness, pinpointing potential treatment spots. A few of the locations she picked were incredibly isolated. I was worried she wouldn't make it in those places. However, she bluffed on my concerns with a carefree assurance, claiming she was perfect, capable, and full of vigor. Not wanting to dampen her spirits, I agreed and promised to take good care of her. May 1st. The famous Dr. Rusa in Mingting said she couldn't do anything about feeling sure symptoms. It's okay, we have other options, and must be way to cure. Despite everything we've tried, we haven't found a treatment that can finally cure feeling. Her condition has worsened, and the illness has made it difficult for her to travel long distances. To cheer her up, I went to the hauling projector from the planetary station for her. She enjoyed the projected scenery, but I couldn't ignore the yearning I saw in her eyes. She could tell them well, but I sensed it, and it pained my heart. Fooling in her gentle way had requested a snapshot of the landscapes I've stumbled upon during my travels. She believed that by seeing these images she could somehow accompany me in my journey, despite her well-versed, meaning gesture to console me. Her absence left a void that tainted me even in the most breathtaking views with melancholy. Encountered a tacit field on my path today, diverting me onto a detour that led me to a hidden lake nestled. In other words, the sights before me was beyond words. The wind carried petals from the trees, creating a mesmerizing dance of colors in the sky. The camera failed to capture the fleeting magic of the moment. Enthralled by the enchanting view, I momentarily lost touch with reality. Yet as quickly as joy enveloped me, sorrow and fear washed over me, realizing that such beauty held no meaning without her presence behind me. It felt like fate as I journeyed in search for a cure for fooling, passing through places we had once dreamt of exploring together. Some spots were meant to surprise her during her planned adventures. If only fooling were here. Her artistic touch would breathe life into these places once more. Even the most desolate ruins would flourish under her paintbrush. If only she were with me. I encountered a strange man in red today. His pretentious attitude put me on edge. Despite my unease, he shared the weird story with me, almost as if it was intentional. He knew I was seeking a cure for fooling and claimed to have a way to save her. However, he only revealed half the truth and insisted on me doing him a favor before sharing the details. Honestly, I'm not sure if I should trust him. The next destination is Shenzhou, the home of a painter fooling admired. She's so excited about this. I haven't seen her like this in a long time. I discovered the true identity of the man in red. Apparently, he belongs to a dangerous organization that I should meddle with. But information shared by that man and his resistance was beyond everything I could imagine. Directly behind the tail, the Sentinel's power, the time, the secret realm of my firmament. If they're all real, then fooling can be cured. According to the deal I made with them, I need to use my abilities in an adventure to find a certain object hidden in the mountain. And this object, as they promise, is the key of saving Fooling's life. They seem unusually obsessed with it, but their intentions were none of my concern. All I need to do is keep Fooling alive, and for that I'll pay any price. Let's give it a try. Investigate the message on the terminal. My dearest Wooly, how are you? I wonder if you're still continuing your adventures as you read these words. You visited several places on our list of future adventures. I intentionally picked them under the guise of seeking treatment for my illness. As you may have noticed, I wish I could go with you, Wooly. I don't have many days left, but I trust you'll find and enjoy the wonders we once dreamed of sharing. You've traveled through terrorist lands, witnessing lives revealing from devastation, and demoralizing extraordinary moments for a wiser audience to savor. In this world scarred by the immense beauty and hope persists, sprouting anew from the depths of despair, this is our quest, and I hope you will carry this essence with you as our journey unfolds. Our adventures have always been shared with companions who met journeyed together for a time, and eventually diverged onto separate paths. Perhaps we'll reunite in our next evade, or perhaps destiny will guide us on a different rest indefinitely. The bravery to explore and forge ahead will forever reside within us. This truth for our past journey and thrills ahead for you. The day will inevitably come when we must bid each other farewell, just as it will when our paths cross once more. So, my love, please continue your journey, carry aspirations into my future with all my love, Fully. Okay.
Now it has become quite clear what the two were thinking.
This is what she had on her mind.
I had my speculation. Fooling has come to terms with her impending death. She doesn't buy into the legends of immortality. Instead, she simply wants to make the most of the time she has left and fulfill her and Wooly's dreams together. If Wooly wants to reach that so-called paradise, he'll be trapped inside forever. It also means he'll have to give up his entire future as an explorer. That is not what she wants for him. Her ultimate desire is for her lover to embrace her inevitable passing and to realize the joint aspirations they hold in her place. She hasn't given up, but rather clings to hope for their future, even if she won't be there to see it unfold.
What a hard question for me to ask, my man. Would you make the same choice if it happened to you?
Why the sudden question?
You seem to understand feeling deeply. It seems you don't care that much about your own death.
I'm just making an educated guess from what we've collected. And honestly, Fooling isn't exactly good at keeping things to herself. Let's stay focused on the issue. While the diary is cryptic, it still exposes the true intentions of whoever misled Wu Li. It's no coincidence. All the clues point to a correlation between the temporal disruption and the Legends of the Weiqi game. Or maybe someone's trying to make us connect the dots.
Since the Faxes already know so much about the Sentinel.
Yes. Information on the actual powers of Jue. This isn't the kind of information an ordinary explorer can obtain. I guess our old friends have still not given up. They went to great lengths just to lead us here. It would be rather rude of us to not respond in some way. According to the information in my master's notes and Wu Li's map, the place we're looking for should be just ahead.
I won't lie, this was kind of taking me by, like, the chest a little bit.
The chaotic temporal disruptions are even clearer to see.
Dragon's Ridge.
Traces of excavation on the ground. Looks like someone was trying to dig a hole with their bare hands. Could it be Wooly?
This is a Weiqi board.
Could it have anything to do with the game record?
The abnormal time flow here is most likely caused by the chronosorters. Perhaps there's a way to fix it.
Marvelous play, truly remarkable. Occupying both solid territory and influence, an extraordinary move. Never had I imagined I'd experience such a great game of Weiqi on Mount Firmament. You may look young, my friend, but there's so much more to you than meets the eye.
Yeah. Am I going to say anything? Because that's clearly me.
Please, no need to be so modest. I can tell the difference between our skill levels.
Rush of the past.
This is my master's voice. The voice of the other person seems deliberately erased.
Master Sean Young.
Who do you think the other person looks like?
Person looks like me.
It has been decades since last we met, but you, my friend, still look the same. Well, turns out I had already met you all those years ago. My lifesaver. And you're older than me. I should have been more respectful back then. So you remember our promise. I am overjoyed. A new city is about to be established. Having accomplished so much, why do you choose to retire now? I may have spoken out of turn. If you're not in a rush to depart Jinzhou, how about another round of Weiqi with me? Well played. Even after 20 years, I still have no chance of winning against you. I barely noticed how so much time has passed. Every move in Weiqi is fluid and unpredictable. Even if we start with the same opening, or the outcome can never be predetermined. We see this in our game, and it's true for all the lives out there. My clan are a group of hermits. We view the world as a game of strategy, manipulating the ebb and flow behind the scenes. Oh, but you, my friend, chose to enter the game yourself. It's a dangerous path with no end in sight. Oh, I want to help, but my time is running out. I won't be there when you finally succeed. Oh, please don't feel sad for me. If I die, it would be an honor to rest at the Sentinel's feet. When the time comes, the one who shall finish this game of Weiqi with you will not be me, but rather my apprentice. Or do my plans seem too risky to you? There's no need for concern. With her intelligence and quick thinking, she'll surely be able to solve this puzzle. The results of this game will decide the fate of Jinzhou, and even the entire world. The road ahead is long and treacherous. Our final game. Let's make it.
You've come this far and followed us here, yet you hesitate to reveal yourselves. Guess I'll have to take the lead and extend an invitation.
Don't assume you'll always be in control, Changli.
Yeah, talk.
Our friendly chat is over. It's time to say goodbye.
And I'm gonna try a thing, and I'm literally getting a weaker version of no character.
Still not giving up yet, Changli. We know more than that unfinished game. We are well aware of the price you have paid. You're dangling at the end of your rope. Your unwitting trail has led us straight to our target.
Oh, is that so? I am fine.
Let me be your blade. Serenade! Synchronization. My blade yearns.
Uh-oh.
The Sonorosphere is open! Go! Sorry, but you're not getting past me. Jue's formidable time-bending abilities at their peak. All trapped within this Sonorosphere, as I'm sure you are well aware.
Do you really want to chase after this legend when you don't even know if it's real?
So what? Wouldn't it be a sight to behold as this Sonorosphere consumes everything in its path, while the temporal disruptions bring death? Anyway, Rover, thank you for letting us into this Sonorosphere. You are indeed very special, as the Excellency foretold.
God, just let me fight him. Okay, that was funny. We got smacked. That was actually kind of funny. Anyway, good game.
An unfamiliar space. No sign of the Fraxidus. Changli's nowhere to be seen.
No, she's in the pocket.
I need to find her quick.
She's right there, Doc. What are you talking about?
No! Don't come any closer!
What the? You okay?
I'm fine. It's my forte. I'm used to it. You... stay away from me. Oh, you'll get burned.
It won't burn me. I'm very tough.
This village was attacked by tacit discords. There's nothing left. Why did you come here? No one but the exiles are willing to stay here now.
You know, Changli.
Changli? Who's that? I'm the only one here. Besides the tacit discords.
Why are you here alone?
When I'm here, no one's afraid of me, and I won't hurt anyone. Anyway, you should hurry up and leave. It's not safe for you to be here.
Mirages in a Sonorosphere shouldn't be able to hold a conversation like this. Is she a younger version of Changli?
Huh? Why did you stop talking? Are you lost?
Okay. No lost.
I can take you somewhere safe. I know a shortcut that leads to a safer village. Thank you. Was there something like this here before?
These mechanisms, they need to be unlocked from both sides at once.
Okay, let's each handle one side. I'll go over there. It's open! We'll be safe once we get out of here. This place seems a bit different from what I remember.
It's nature's gift. Let's keep it well.
Take 4. Different. Speeding up.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
These are the villagers, attacked by tacit discords.
They have already...
Why? There weren't any of them here before. Don't worry. My forte is strong. I will get rid of them and protect you.
Speeding up.
A bunch of crystals here. I might not be able to get any more. Just snag these over here.
Make it fast.
Tacit discords! Watch out!
Speeding up. Synchronization. Perish in flames.
Notice it.
Mind's eye.
Watch out!
Together we vanish. Take 4. Beckon the divine flame.
I pulled my ear. There's a headphone. Earbud.
Why did you?
It's a fine command, I'm sure.
Okay.
Well, I guess to yourself.
Don't worry. I won't hold you back.
Make it fast.
The village I lived in got destroyed by those scary monsters. They hid me in a safe basement, while everyone else died or ran away. No one except me made it out alive. When I came out, no one was there anymore. Now, I must get to somewhere safe. Okay.
Glad you found them useful.
There's a piece of paper. It has turned yellow.
The village was ready to further protect everyone who my efforts. Now I'm left with all these injuries. Oh god.
If I had arrived sooner.
I can't see the locks and stuff. Oh good god. It's not your fault.
Okay.
That is an odd image to see. Oh, okay. Wait. So that's a burn mark? Or is it not?
How do you like these?
Whoa.
You find something?
I found some dry rations. They look well kept. Should be still edible. Oh, it's a bit frozen. No worries. I can use my fire to heat it up. Are you hungry? I haven't seen you take a single bite. You can have these.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not hungry yet.
So far, it's been a very nice story. Let's go to stand on the device. Okay.
More tacit discords. I'll handle them.
Okay.
Life is in everything.
Let me be your blade. Let the winds roar. Synchronization. My blade yearns. Take form.
Pardon me. Oh god.
Is this the key to that door?
Yes. And those tacit discords just devoured the frequencies of the guard on door duty.
Hmm. Let me see if I can go back. I might have forgotten a chest. I didn't realize it, but like thinking back on it, there was a little bit chest over here. They did pick it up. It was right here. Okay.
Glad you found them useful.
It might look kind of scary, but actually, it doesn't hurt at all.
Are you sure?
Of course. I'm a resonator too, you know. My forte is a powerful one. I control fire.
Right.
Nothing's brighter and warmer than fire. It can burn away the cold and drive away monsters.
The back would burn yourself too.
That's because I don't know how to properly control it yet.
Of course.
The resonator who taught me about my forte said if I don't use it properly, I'll die young.
What?
They also said a lot of things I couldn't understand. Told me I shouldn't use it too often. But if I don't use my forte, I'd get eaten by the tacit discords or killed by the bad people. What's the point of living a longer life if I can't even survive? I want to live. I want to become a strong grown-up. I want to have good control of my power and protect the people who protected me in the past. And then, I'll make a peaceful and prosperous world for everyone.
Peaceful and prosperous world for everyone.
Yes. According to the village teacher, that means children will no longer be in danger from monsters. We'll all have enough to eat and stable lives. But I've still got lots to learn. So, I'll need to find someone really strong and learn from them.
You'll find a great mentor. And you'll become very strong for yourself.
Thank you. I want to become as strong as you are.
Sure, but promise me. Promise me you'll take good care of yourself, okay?
I understand. I'll do my best. What a strange place. It's supposed to look familiar, but there are so many things I've never seen before. This door. I don't know why, but I keep getting the feeling that I've been here before. It's so weird. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find something.
Oh, it's just this one.
Make it fast. Make it fast.
This is...
A mirage of the past. This place. It looks familiar too. These are my memories, recreated inside this sonorosphere. As I stepped inside, both Rover and the Fraxidus vanished into thin air. The frequencies are constantly changing, and the flow of time is chaotic, just like it had been on Mount Firmament. A sonorosphere affected by temporal disruption. Once someone enters, there's risk of being stuck inside forever. And if my master had planned all of this, did he do this to mislead? To separate? Or perhaps I should be careful. Whatever the case, I must find Rover first.
That is so wild. Holy, that is trippy. That is actually really trippy.
Make it fast.
I'm starving. Oh, this thing. Oh. If I burn it a bit with my fire, I can eat it, I guess?
Make it fast.
I didn't...
Don't try to play me, you little thief.
I found these all by myself!
Ha! You think I'm buying this story? How the hell does a little homeless brat like you score all this food? This is our turf. Better scurry off if you know what's good for you.
Why don't we let her stay? See, she's a...
We've got plenty of mouths to feed already. Unless you're planning to have her eat from your plate.
I can do it.
Yes. Back then, I didn't know how to control my flames. I could only brute force my way out of it. And my body was always covered in burns. Perish in flames. Cross-cut. Sever. From defense, take full.
Let the winds roar. Synchronizing. Let me be your blade. Speeding up. Different. Together we vanish.
Make it fast.
Ma'am, are you okay? Oh, there's been a lot more tacit discords lately.
I'm fine. Thank you for driving those monsters away. But, honey, these cuts and bruises all over you, some new and some old, they never seem to fully heal.
I'm a resonator. These wounds are nothing.
Oh, honey. You shouldn't be trapped in this place like we are for the rest of your life. You should go to the city. With a powerful forte like yours, you'll surely find a wonderful future for yourself there.
But, ma'am, what about you and the others?
You go out there and make something of yourself. Make us proud. And when you're ready, come back for us. What do you say, dear? And these. Take these with you on your way there.
Glad you found them useful.
This place. This is where Master once lived in seclusion.
The spaces are a jumbled mess inside this Sonarosphere.
Please, wait!
My dear, you've come all this way. What do you need from me?
You gave me some food before. I haven't thanked you yet.
You misunderstood my intentions. When I sought shelter in your hideout during the rain, I gave you rations as a small token of thanks. No need to be troubled by it, little one.
But you told me the path to safety lies in embracing fortuitous moments. I didn't understand what you meant by that.
Well now, I only said those words on a mere whim. Never expected you to remember them so clearly.
I've heard Master Xuanmiao is a wise hermit guru who helps people. Can you maybe take me as your apprentice? I've been searching for you for so long. Please, will you consider it? I want to live. Learn to control my power and become stronger. Or I won't see a peaceful and prosperous world.
Do you know what defines a peaceful and prosperous world?
I think it means people can take care of themselves and have a place to call home. I'm a resonator too. I have a strong forte. Look!
Is this flame manipulation? Such a fearful power. If not used wisely, it may engulf you in return. Without proper guidance, you will eventually be reduced to ashes. Alas, perhaps this is fate.
The moment at hand.
I can teach you how to control your power, but in this world of ups and downs, relying solely on brute force will not get you far. If you long for a peaceful and prosperous world, you must utilize your own intellect to choose, strategize, and shape the future you... Come over, child.
I guess skip a little bit, pardon me.
You bear the powers of flame manipulation. A phoenix born from fire. One that shall bring peace to this world. From this day on, your name will be Changli.
Do you have to go, Master?
Oh, my time in this world is up, my child. I have my own destination to head to. I can only accompany you so far on this journey.
Are you going to a dangerous place alone? Why can't I go with you?
Oh, it's not your turn to go there yet, Changli. You are a very gifted child, and you will surely achieve greatness one day. But the price you pay for forcefully employing your forte can never be erased. Oh, your lifespan is doomed to be much shorter than that of ordinary people.
Yes, I understand.
Remember what I have taught you. Ponder carefully, plan meticulously, and shield yourself wisely. For when you have grown into the person you aspire to become, your impact on this world shall be great.
Changli will remember your teachings by heart, Master. But Master, this person you want me to find, how should I find them?
When the time comes, you will know, and you will have my aid. You need only use your wisdom to offer that person some necessary guidance. He is the only one who can truly change this world. You must find and help him. This way, the world of prosperity you seek will soon be within reach.
I believe I've found that person, Master. This Weichi board and the Sonorosphere, they are both a puzzle and an answer. The end of this Sonorosphere, turns out it's exactly where he is. I guess this is another riddle from my master. Make it fast. Make it fast.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I think I'm remembering something. But it's all just a blur. I can't make out any clear images. I've been looking for something for a long, long time.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. I just remember that it's very, very important. Something that can change the world. But I'm starting to wonder why I'm even here. Everything looks so different from what I remember. And why do you look so familiar? We've never met before. Huh?
Was it part of the device?
We might be able to open that door with it. What will we find behind that door?
Maybe it's what you're looking for.
Yeah. I hope so.
Growing against wind. Are those little flowers growing inside?
A scheme would be grander than not to vanquish malevolence in its nascent guise.
Master?
Changli, you have done well. Now that you have found the answers you seek, it is time to begin your journey. From this moment on, the choices you make and the plans you lay out, they will all lead to that future.
Changli.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
This place! Run!
It's a trap! They played us!
Life is in everything. Serenade. Shape the shapeless. Synchronize.
Incinerate. Perish in
Take form.
Together we vanish. Feathers incinerate. Be reduced to cinders.
I'm a little bit overwhelmed emotionally right now, and I am enjoying the story so much right now.
Precipitate storm. Hear my command. Synchronization. Listen up. Luminous energy.
Together we vanish. I am fine. Who's the caged bird now?
Crosscut. Sever. Let be to your blade. Tempest. Severance. Let the winds roar. Clear the blade.
Okay. That was a bit stiffer than it. Holy! Can I actually find all of them? Huh?
Don't worry. This game is almost over. Can you feel it? It's warm. Doesn't hurt at all. See?
It was quite something. I got a little bit interrupted by my sibling. But quite nice. Quite nice.
It's so beautiful. This is the miracle we've been waiting to see. It's hope, reborn after destruction.
Fooling.
It's over.
Did you find what you were looking for? Thank you for your help. The Midnight Rangers have successfully apprehended all remaining Fraxidus members in the mountains, and the effects of the temporal disruption have now vanished. I lost all contact with you during this whole time. Did you run into any trouble? Temporal disruption hidden inside a sonorosphere. It makes sense now why it stayed hidden for so long. I never thought the solution would be to burn down the entire sonorosphere from the inside. You went too far back there, Changli.
And we have a definition.
I know my limits.
Stubborn woman.
Rover. Lady Changli.
How are you feeling?
Wu Li is fine now, thanks to his doctor's help. As for me, well, at least I can still walk a bit. After all, it's been almost 5 days.
Already been 5 days.
I never properly thanked you for bringing me back to Hongzhen. I heard about the attack by the Fraxidus in the mountains. I'm so sorry.
No need for that. I understand. The Fraxidus had their eyes on the same thing we did. They've been planning an ambush on us for a long time. Why would we blame it on you?
We will never forget how you saved us. You gave us the opportunity to witness such a breathtaking sight. Thanks to your help, this journey holds no regrets for me.
As for the truth behind the so-called secret of immortality, Fu Ling has told me everything. I had a gut feeling it would turn out to be a disappointment, but I couldn't give up. And in the end, I lost sight of why I even started this journey. But this isn't the first time this has happened. Let's just call it another adventure coming to an end. I've talked about it with Fu Ling. From now on, I'll take her on more trips to see more new places together.
Until the day when I can no longer hold a pen. I've already talked to the folks at the publishing house, and they're happy to let me continue painting for them. My eventual departure may be unavoidable, but I want to give it my all until the very end.
No matter what happens, please take care. Even if...
I know you've already looked past death. But remember, there are people who care about you. They want you to live on and be happy.
Yes, I understand. Sometimes I wish we could stay together a little longer, if only for a while.
Of course, Fu Ling. We've always been...
It's not time to be sad yet, is it? I've compiled a list of renowned doctors in Huanglong. They're highly skilled and may offer assistance for your medical condition, which is challenging but not impossible to cure.
Lady Changli, I truly can't thank you enough.
No need for thanks. If you're feeling generous and want to repay me, I hope to see Fu Ling's work in the next issue of Artists of Huanglong. Everyone's been missing seeing their favorite landscape artist's work lately.
Didn't know you were a magazine reader.
Are you surprised? Well, now I'm curious. What kind of a person do you see me as? Now that the situation has been resolved, you should return to Hongzhen. You deserve some good rest. After going through so much, you must be exhausted, Rover.
What about you?
Me? Well, I think Lady Xing-Yi could use the extra help in dealing with the aftermath.
Is she a good thing?
Well, it wouldn't hurt to have a little more faith in me.
It's getting late. Maybe we should wait until we get back to discuss anything else.
Flame feather pendant. Rest for a while, 2 days. Yeah.
Speeding up.
Flame feather warm to the touch, bestowed by Changli. It symbolizes a shared sentiment. Through a relentless practice, the most brilliant flames born of fortune are condensed into a flame feather nestled into your palm, creating a warmth akin to the touch of its creator. It shields the carrier from harm of flame manipulation. This gift is reserved solely for the most significant individual.
Two days have passed since Changli told me that she and Xing-Yi would handle the aftermath. I wonder how she's doing.
Are you worried? Let's just go ask her then.
Might as well. Changli can be difficult to find. Let's go ask Xing-Yi first.
This was a nice. I like this story quite a bit.
Speeding up.
It is quite an enjoyable so far, and I am all for it. It has pulled at my heartstrings a couple times, which I will say is not necessarily bad. No, it feels a little devious with how good it was. Well, yeah, no, this was quite enjoyable. Let's see how this rest of it turns out.
Greetings. We're almost done dealing with the aftermath of the previous incident. We're currently questioning the remaining Frax. They wanted to get their hands on the temporal program from the legend of the Wei Qi game, with the intention of unleashing chaos in Mount Firmament once again. But thanks to you and Changli, their plans were foiled. Changli recounted to us that a Fraxidus overseer had entered the sonorosphere and was injured by her fire. They were lucky to escape, but have not been seen since. I've put together a thorough report for City Hall. We will strengthen our defenses to make sure this doesn't happen again.
What about Changli?
We parted 2 days ago on the coast, and then she returned to Jinzhou. Perhaps she's just taking some time to rest and recover. It must have taken a lot out of her to summon that much fire at once. Changli knew you'd be worried, and she wanted me to relay this message to you. Meet her at the pavilion on Mount Firmament. She'll be waiting for you there.
Of course. Time to finish
She
the game.
also said, no more riddles this time.
This time, sure. Thank you. Oh man, it's a
Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up.
hold on a second.
Speeding up.
We're here to finish up the game, aren't we?
How are you feeling, Rover? Well rested, I hope.
I'm doing great. I'm more concerned about you.
Aw, can't you see I'm perfectly fine, sitting right in front of you?
Still a little worried.
Don't worry, Rover. We're only having a casual conversation today. Nothing taxing. Besides, you only agreed to join me here for more questions, right?
That's not my only reason.
Oh, is that so? I'm curious then. Sure, ask away. I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability.
Of course. About the game record and reality about this announcement.
My master and the mysterious visitor had set a trap with the Sonorosphere, using the Weichi game as a guise. They hid it with the Court of Cervantes' Chronos orders, and it would only activate once the time flow on Mount Firmament was restored to its normal state. Despite the Sentinel and Mount Firmament being saved, the Fraxidus would not go down without a fight. They were convinced that the temporal mandate was hidden within the game of Weichi, but little did they know, they had already fallen into a trap. Pure coincidence or the calculated workings of the Fraxidus, the explorer stumbled upon the Weichi board, setting off its defense mechanisms.
I see.
The Sentinel was already damaged when it arrived here. My master had foreseen the disasters that would befall Mount Firmament, so he created this mechanism as a precautionary measure. The Sonorosphere would devour all who attempted to enter, unless they knew the solution to that puzzle.
Everybody around here loves their puzzles in this line of pupils and masters, I guess. It's quite funny. Solution, you mean burning down everything?
Precisely. The only way to escape was by burning the Sonorosphere without hurting anyone inside. It required masterful control of Forte. Thinking back, it was probably his ultimate test for me.
He also started the practice of spines.
That was his first goal with this Sonorosphere.
There's the second one.
Before leaving, Master entrusted me with a mission to find that individual, the one who played Weichi with him, the one who left behind that game record. After my master's passing, he would be the only one who could control the Sonorosphere. By now, you should know who he is.
I think it's me.
Yes.
I don't even remember the Sonosphere. Is that why you seem to know a lot about me?
My master often mentioned you before his passing. And from the moment you arrived in Jinzhou, I had my suspicions about your true identity. Our journey to Mount Firmament solidified my beliefs. And finally, the Weichi board in that Sonorosphere sealed the truth for me. Sure, ask away. I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability.
The secret drain, or the game record and secret of immortality.
It all started a century ago, when my mentor, Master Xuanmiao, had a brief encounter with a certain peculiar visitor. During a TD outbreak, my master was rescued by that individual. He exuded a unique energy and was always elusive. My master dug through ancient texts and unearthed his presence in long-forgotten history. After searching for several years, he finally met that person on Mount Firmament again. They played a game of Weichi together, and that was how the legendary game record came into being. At first, I thought my master meant the game record held actual information about the time crisis, but that was just a clue. The real key was finding you, the person behind it all. And lastly, the secret of immortality, it's most likely just the woodcutter's own spin on the tale. Sure, ask away. I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability.
The girl in the Sonosphere.
Indeed, those memories, they were all real.
Hello, girl in the Sonosphere. I assume they're saying a version of you.
Yes, that's all in the past. Just a little homeless girl with no name. I never thought we could make new memories in the Sonorosphere, where only the past repeats itself. A moment of companionship and protection meant everything to me.
I wasn't really there for you, none were pacifists, no secret of immortality. What about you?
I can sense your unspoken question. Did I sacrifice my life when I burned down the Sonorosphere, like when I was a child? What I told you there was true, but I've grown and gained control over my powers. Using my forte now won't harm me in any way. Of that, you can rest assured. Also, if you really are the legendary person who changed the course of history, then you are perhaps the closest to immortality, aside from our Sentinel. we mortals come and go. Our lives are full of meetings and goodbyes. Our time on this earth is fleeting compared to yours, so don't let it bother you.
It's not the same. That is not the same.
I see. Perhaps this is why it's so hard to leave this beautiful world behind. Then, would you be willing to finish that game of Weiqi with me instead?
Of course.
The young orphan girl carried on. Everywhere she looked, tragedies rampant. As lament engulfed the globe, a world torn by monsters, filled with homeless souls. With her own blood as fire, she drove away the cold. And her master said, "In this tumultuous world, lives are fragile as mayflies." She couldn't exhaust herself to save those before her. But she must endure to ignite a brighter tomorrow. She wielded her wits to evade harm, treading on knives with care. Alone, yet maturing through stumbles. Later on, she became someone else's teacher. She taught the future leader this: to guide conscience and secure prosperity for the people, to continue lost teachings of past sages and establish peace for all. I will be the torchbearer, for one person can't rid the world of chaos alone. One day, a future of prosperity and lasting peace will arrive.
That was quite heartwarming. I believe this is where I'll leave it, and I'll double check if I actually got a screenshot there. I wasn't enough to go through my video. I love these. Yes, I did. Nice. Anyway, this has been it for that. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me double check if my story is done. But yeah, no, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. I enjoyed the story very much. I hope y'all like at least. I know it's just kind of more like not necessarily like a playthrough of the Let's Play. It's very nice, and I enjoyed it. Not much else I can say. That was just very, very pleasant, and it genuinely warmed my heart. That felt really good. That was quite a good story, and I'm a little sad about understanding more about her, but what are you gonna do? Done is done, and as she says, it's better to live in the moment and to let things share. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed it, and hope y'all have a good one. Bye bye, and stay solid.